watching this video. I'm Sir Olenjolai&Nekinyi from the beautiful, fantastic, and a unique country, United Republic of Tanzania. I would like to welcome you into this fantastic channel, YouTube channel, that's called Tanzania Online O-Level Secondary Schools. And in square bracket there is Olenjolai&Nekinyi. This is our official channel, and I'd like just to remind you, spend a few minutes to remind you the visions of the channel and what should you do as the students. I would like just to the main visions of this channel. I'm solving a problem, and it's a national problem. It happens that many students fail to understand basic mathematics, fail to understand science subjects such as physics and chemistry. So in this vision, I will be solving that problem because it happens when myself I was in that level, in ordinary secondary level. So similarly, maybe the viewer who is watching this video right now, you are suffering about that problem. So you know somebody else who is suffering in O-level mathematics and science. So this might be a fantastic response because it is not limited in distance and limited in time. So you can take your sessions or your periods at any time. You can take during the night, you can take during the day. You can take anywhere, whether you are in school, you are in farm, you are traveling, wherever you are, as long as you have the digital devices. So how am I going to solve this problem? That is a good question. I'll be using different techniques, different teaching aids, and different simplified materials and different approach of solving problems and teaching students, all-level students, from Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. So I'll be teaching this channel at this moment. I'll be teaching you basic mathematics Form 1, basic mathematics Form 2, basic mathematics Form 3, basic mathematics Form 4. I'll be also teaching you basic physics Form 1, basic physics Form 2, basic physics Form 3, basic physics Form 4, and also I'll be teaching you basic chemistry Form 1, basic chemistry Form 2, basic chemistry Form 3, and basic chemistry Form 4. So that's not all, but also I'll be solving many problems that appeared in the final exams, or we call this national exam or NECT exam, for the Form 2 and also for the Form 4. So I will be together with you or with the students that are watching this program. And I would like just also to mention that I will focus on the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania for ordinary secondary schools, from Form 1 to Form 4 for all the 3 subjects. This is the guidance that I will be guiding you. It doesn't mean that these materials has been prepared for only Tanzania. It might be used in any country, might be used in Africa, in America, in Europe, in Asia, in Australia. But I should have a focus because you know the O-level mathematics and science in some of the countries, you know, is similar. So that's the little introductions of the channel, and remember that this channel is for the serious students. So I would like to ask you, if you're not serious, please be serious, because I'm very serious on this program. And I would like also you as the students to be serious, because this is the time to solve our own real life problems, because that's why we are going to school. We are going to school in order to benefit our community by solving the real life problems. So that is all about the visions of this channel. I would like just to give you a quick things that you have to do in order for you to be connected. First of all, you should have an email. If you don't have an email, you just spend 3 to 5 minutes to open to have a new email, and then sign in YouTube by using your email, whether any of them. You can use 2 emails, 3 emails, it depends to how many emails that you have, but only 1 email is enough for you to sign in the YouTube, and make sure that you press the buttons that has been written subscribe. And then if you are using a computer, then you have to also to click for the second, to click the bell that will appear after you click the buttons of subscribe. So then that's all. Whenever we add any video in this YouTube channel, the YouTube community will give you a notification that Olenjolai has added a new video in its channel for learning and for concentrating and even for grasping and for solving different difficulty problems. Okay, so that's all. But also, when you get the opportunity to watch this material, because this material has been planned to teach and help thousands of students in all the generations. Our main target even teaching millions of the students by using this platform. So whenever that you enjoy this material, please share this information and share this channel, share this YouTube channel, okay? Share the link of this YouTube channel, share also the videos, and tell some other students that something is in digital technology or it's online, because our sessions or the mode of teaching right now we are using, or the technology that we are using, is long distance teaching by using the internet. So that's what you have to know. And then you should, in systems to be serious, they should have a textbook for all of these subjects that I have mentioned in the introductions. If you didn't watch the introduction video, please visit the introduction video. And if you don't have that, or you don't know where you can get that, those textbooks or the syllabus books or the questions and answers books, please watch the video and go to the descriptions when I explain in detail how you can order these books for you to have them at your hands during the process of your learning. So that's a little bit introductions about that. So make sure that you share. Again, another thing, the last thing before I start the session, in case you want to ask questions, because you know my classes are very interactive, and always the students and the teacher, they should have interactions. I'm using the digital technology, fine, that is true and that is good. That's not all that you won't have a capacity or you won't have a space to ask your questions. In every video in this channel that you'll be watching, you'll see the sections on the left side here, which it has been written comment. So go to the comment sections. Okay, so in the comment section there, you can ask your questions, and even can have a group discussions with other global students. So use the comment section to ask questions. Use the comment sections to answer questions that have been asked by other students. That's how we bring students together as a group discussion online. You can discuss right now with this platform. You can have a discussion. Maybe you are studying at Mzumbe Secondary School, Morogoro. You can have fantastic discussion with the students who is studying maybe in Nyanza Secondary School in Mwanza. It's long. It's not possible for you to meet, but by using the internet, you can discuss. You can have a discussion with the students who are studying in ordinary level in United Kingdom. So you see that now the distance is not a factor. So that's the beauty of this platform. So learn yourself how you can use writings on asking questions, and even myself, I'll be visiting the comment sections and check the students have been asked by the students, and I claim a level person. Remember that myself, Olenjolai&Nekinyi, does not know everything concerning about the ordinary mathematics or ordinary physics or ordinary chemistry. I just know a little portions. So I'm ready to share that, the little portions, and to transfer it to be yours. And I expect you even to benefit more than I do. And because that's how the successful students is measured. You should be benefit and understand this material more than myself who is teaching you. So if that if that the concept, now allow me to take you directly into the session. And today the subject that I'm teaching is basic mathematics. The topic of the chapter is chapter 5, called the sequence and series. And the class targeted for this material is Form 3 of United Republic of Tanzania, or even in Kenya, in our neighbor countries, in Congo, DRC, in Africa. So in any country you can learn this material. This is period 1 or session 1 or lecture 1. In case also you want to join us in Thanksgiving, in the freewheeling Thanksgiving, then you may use this number +2557597453331. So let me repeat it. Is +255 and then 759745331, in case you use the mobile transactions. If you want to use a banking transaction, go to the descriptions of this video below here, and then so you get too much details concerning about that, because you'll be joining us in making many videos of ordinary level in mathematics and science to be uploaded and even to be provided to the nations of United Republic of Tanzania and African continents, and even to the world. Thank you very much for your attention. Now let us go to session 1 or period 1, and this is will be in these sessions. I'll be giving you a concrete, or I'll be building the foundation, because you know, if you are building a house, you know, the very important part of building the house is not the roof, it's not the walls. The very important part of the house, whether it is tall buildings or short buildings or normal buildings, or whether it is modern house or it is classical house, the main the very important part is the foundation. So in this session 1 or period 1 or lecture 1, I will be building the foundation by giving you introductions of what you should know in advance, what you should have, what you should go through in order for you to master the topic of sequence and series. Okay, so let us go together. So I would like to begin with the first point which I want to begin, and I would like to introduce to you is the reference books. So reference books. What are the reference books that you may use to master or to learn and master the concept of sequence and series? So you reference books and the materials. So I have prepared a fantastic and unique list of reference books and materials, which I believe that if you have at least 3 to 4 of those reference materials, I believe that you'll learn the concepts of the sequence and series and stick in your mind for the rest of your life, because this is the prerequisite. You learn sequence and series if you pursue the ordinary diploma. You learn also in the modules that we call it complex number, or the engineering complex, we call it complex number, numerical method and series. So in series you learn about sequence and series. If you'll be measuring or you're taking the routes of advanced level or advanced secondary level, you learn and you'll be studying mathematics or basic applied mathematics. You learn sequence and series in the topic called as algebra. So this is the fundamental, building the foundations, and you have to keep what am I going to teach you so you may use even in future time, because the issue is, you know, that the foundations also will be required in buildings on top of that foundations. So these reference books and material, you may use them straight now when you're in Form 0, Form 4, and even in future. Keep them for the future. So if a young brother or young sister need to get to have these reference books and materials of yours, that's not a problem. Ask them to make a copy or to buy another books or another reference material for their own use. Okay, so that's the very important point. So I've prepared reference books for you, which are very relevant for you to understand or to learn the concept of sequence and series. So the first reference is you need the syllabus. The students, or whether you're students or you are a mathematics teacher that want to teach sequence and series accurately according to the syllabus, then you need the first reference at your hand is the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. So we need a reference book that called Basic Mathematics. So Basic Mathematics syllabus. So Basic Mathematics syllabus for ordinary secondary school, for ordinary secondary school. And this is composed by the authorized dealer, who is Tanzania for our nation. So if you are studying in Burundi, or you are studying in Kenya, or you are studying in Malawi, or you are studying in Mozambique, you should have you for your nation. If you are studying in United Kingdom, you should have the syllabus, the basic mathematics syllabus for for the ordinary secondary schools of your country. So by Tanzania Institute, we have authorized dealer, who is the Tanzania Institute of Education. So these are authorized dealers to prepare the syllabus and even to print. In short, we call it TAYAI. Okay, so the second reference book, again, you need secondary basic mathematics books. So you need to have secondary. So in case that you want, for those who are in United Republic of Tanzania, you want to know the appearance of the valid syllabus book. This is the appearance of the valid syllabus book. So it has been written, the United Republic of Tanzania, Ministry of Education and Vocational Training, and you see that the charter. Then the name is Basic Mathematics Syllabus for Ordinary Secondary Education from 1 to Form 4. So you have to buy this book, and you will be using for the 4 years. In case that you are wondering yourself where you can get good enough. You have to go to the comment section and then you see whether you need a copy of it or you need the actual book like this, whether a photocopy or the actual book like this one. And then so you'll see the shipping cost, and you'll see also about the amounts that you have to pay or you have to buy online. And then so will ship in any regions of United Republic of Tanzania. So this is the front view and this is the back view, right? And these are the inside. So inside you'll get a lot of information. It has been written this way. So you see that. So what will you see? So you'll see, first of all, topic or subtopic. So this is topic, subtopic, specific objective, teaching and learning strategies, teaching and learning resources, assessment, number of videos. So with this book now, you can take lessons and even you can learn basic mathematics yourself, whether you're at home or wherever it is, whether you have a teacher or you don't have a teacher. So that's the goodness of this syllabus. Okay, so then the second reference, we call it secondary, secondary basic mathematics book. Secondary basic mathematics book. Okay, secondary basic mathematics books. Okay, so secondary basic mathematics book 3. And this also for us, it is composed by TAYI, Tanzania Institute of Education. So students should have this, and if you're a parent, I advise you to have this reference, at least reference number 1, number 2, and even number 3, or at least 4 of these reference materials can assist you to learn mathematics. Okay, then we have mathematics for secondary schools from SERIES by Mauricio. Okay, also you can have another reference book which we call mathematics for secondary school, for secondary school, right? For secondary school, and this is composed by Mauricio and his colleague. They are almost, I think that they are 3, and it is published by Oxford. So in most of the textbooks shops, this book is known as Basic Mathematics for Secondary Schools by Mauricio, Oxford, and then this is Form SERIES. So it says Mathematics for Secondary School, Form SERIES. So here we have again a word Form SERIES. Form SERIES. So it is written in words Form SERIES. By what? By Mauricio, one of the authors, published by Oxford University Press. The first reference book that you need question and answers books. So we call it Q&A, question and answers, complete mathematics book. So we call it complete mathematics books. All of these books, I have them, so you can order them online, and I can ship in any regions, whether Tanzania or Zanzibar, in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. So mathematics, question and answers, complete mathematics, and the author is himself. So by himself. So this one, so it means that we have question and answer, complete basic mathematics 1, right? So 1 and 2. So the first one, it has solved 250 questions, and the second one, it has almost the tests, it has 15 tests if I'm not mistaken. So it's more than 500 solved questions, and in each test it contains 25. So we have question and answers, complete mathematics 1, and also this for the Form 1 and Form 2. So complete mathematics for Form 1 and 2. So Form 1 and 2. And also we have question and answers, complete basic mathematics for Form 3 and Form 4. So you should have both of these reference books. So these are the 2 reference books. Okay, number 5. Again, you need to have ordinary level mathematics review. Another reference book, we call it ordinary level. Ordinary level. I have all of these ordinary level mathematics, so don't worry in case that you want to order them. And I'm selling them online. So mathematics, ordinary level mathematics review. So this is just been written by them. And then in this book you find certificate secondary education. That's a certificate secondary education examination, past papers. Okay, nectar, or we call it nectar, right? Nectar questions. So questions and the answers. Questions and answers. So these are the reference for the best mathematics from the Form 1 to Form 2. So for example, if your students is in Form 3 or in Form 1, here you should have secondary basic mathematics Form 1, and also there's the best secondary basic mathematics Form 2, secondary basic mathematics Form 3, secondary basic mathematics Form 4. So they have prepared 4 books for each level or for each class. So nectar questions and answers, and then the 6th reference also usually have basic mathematics. Okay, basic mathematics. Basic mathematics notes or notes of basic mathematics. Basic mathematics notes. We say that you should have for the Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and the Form 4. And this notes is being prepared with a fresh anointing from God by Sir Olenjolai&Nekinyi, who is teaching you right now. So these are fruits of my hand working. Then the 7th reference that you may use online, or in other words we call it internet books, and notes. Okay, so you can use online or internet books. The internet is full of different books, reference books have been written by the different mathematicians, and also reference notes have been prepared by different teachers. So don't hesitate yourself to use the internet for education purpose. That's the 7th reference. Okay, and then the 8th reference for you to master basic mathematics for the Form 3, Form 1, and Form 2, and Form 4, you need Form 1. You need Form 1 to Form 4 past papers of basic mathematics. Past papers of basic mathematics. Fundamentally, you need from your school, you need the mid-term, the past paper of mid-term for you to know how questions are asked. You know the past paper for the terminal exam, right? Terminal. For the terminal, you need for all the classes from Form 1 to Form 4, terminal, and also you need the past paper who has been compulsory to test the students during the annual testing, to test out annual exams, and also you need pre-mock-up. If in your schools or in neighbor schools that they are doing pre-mock-up, you need also mock-up past papers, right? Mock-up past papers, and then you need pre-national exam, past papers, pre-nectar past papers. Because remember that according to the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, this syllabus, you have for you to have 100 marks for the Form 4 exams, or for the maybe to score 100 marks or 100 at marks for the basic mathematics Form 1, Form 2, and basic mathematics Form 4. Then the 50 marks you have to look them in continuous assessment, and then the rest of the 50 marks that remains, you have to find them, or you have to get them from the certificate secondary education examination. So it means that when you'll be doing the mid-term, terminal, and annual exams, please, because in each class you have 2 mid-term tests, and then so you have terminal exam. In each class you have 1 terminal exams. In each class you have the 1 annual exam. So for the mid-term, in Tanzania, you may do the mid-term testing in March or April, depends, especially March. And also you can do another second midterm testing is in September, right? For a terminal usually used to be in end of May, and then annual used to be end of November. So you need, because you know that it's better for you to know the past papers, to know the format, and to know the number of the questions that you should expect for your own exam. You should not get them in, but you should use this material outside of your class. Okay, so again, if you are in Form 2, you should have the pre-NECTA, the past paper of pre-MOCO, the past papers of MOCO, and the past paper 40 of pre-NECTA or pre-national exams. Whether from your schools, if you have, for this case, you should have material from your school where you are studying right now, and even neighbor schools or some other related schools, so you will have a broad way of thinking, because we expect you to solve national problems. So you should not fix yourself at the school where you're studying. Know also what other kids or other students are at your level learning in basic mathematics, or either in physics or in chemistry or in biology, right? Remember that the main goals of this channel is to make students to love basic mathematics. And basic mathematics, it should be in your fingertips. You should have a chorus of basic mathematics. You should have verses of the basic mathematics. So you have to think, as well as you walk, as well as you think, you have to think that how can I use mathematics to solve this problem? That's what I will be teaching you, and building that concept in your mind step to step. Okay, so those are very important very important reference books that we need, or you need, in order for you to learn this material. Again, the prerequisite, no prerequisite required, because it's the introductions of fundamental concepting, but there is a post-requisite. So what the means of post-requisite? Post-requisite is after you graduated your Form 4, or maybe after you finished your Form 3 and you have graduated your Form 4, where are you going to use these materials in case that you want to continue with higher education? Well, so post-requisite, we say that you need this material. If you'll be taking diploma studies, then you'll need this one, and especially that if it is engineering or in some other field, because maybe diploma is an enacted, so you say that you will need, or you review this material in NTA level 6. In some of the institutions, you might find either NTA level 5, in some of the NTA level 3, level 4, but it's layered. So also, if you'll be taking advanced studies, it means that you'll go to A level, the next level after O level. In case you'll be studying advanced mathematics, we call it pure mathematics, you will also need materials of sequence and theories. But also, you'll need these materials even if you'll be taking maybe the CBE, be studying chemistry, biology and geography, or CBN, chemistry, biology and nutrition. Then you'll need also, in the subject called basic applied mathematics, you'll need a lot of concepts of sequence and series. I'm telling you because I'm teaching the NTA level 6 and 5 and 4, and I have the channel for that. I'm teaching also A level, so I'm teaching pure mathematics, so we call it pure advanced pure mathematics. And also I'm teaching basic applied mathematics in the channel that called Tanzania Online A level secondary school. So we'll be together. And also, if you'll be pursuing to the diploma, I want to promise you that I'm also teaching the diploma students, engineering and scientific students, in the YouTube channel that called the Online Diploma Polytechnic Institution, or Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. In the square bracket, this is my official symbol, Olenjolai&, right? So whether that you will pursue this route or this route, you will meet with sequence and series. So the concept I will be teaching you, you have to remember them for the rest of your life. This is not all. In case also you go for undergraduate studies, right? So you say that undergraduate studies means bachelor studies, right? This is the next level. You can, when you graduate diploma, you can go to undergraduate studies. When you graduate to A level, you can go to undergraduate studies. Again, you will find this concept in the module, we call it algebra. I also have a channel to teach undergraduate students for engineering mathematics right now, and where I used to teach according to the syllabus of the different universities and different institutions. So In case of undergraduate, you have institutions under NACTE, and you have also universities under TCU. Maybe those terms are new for you, but I'm preparing you for the future where you are heading to. So that's all about post-requisite. But even if you go for the postgraduate, you want to do a postgraduate, maybe you want to do postgraduate in mathematics or in engineering or in medicine or in science or in biology, you see, maybe in pharmacy. In postgraduate studies also, you learn algebra in some of the courses. So also you need the fundamental concepts of sequence and series. It doesn't mean that you repeat this material, but the fundamental concepts of sequence and series should be in your mind. You see? So it's a very important topic for the rest of your life. I was not told you when I was learning, when I was in Form 3, when I was learning sequence and series, I was not told you this secret. So I told you the secret and keep it. And believe me that you let me know after 3 to 4 years from now when you're learning these materials. Okay, so that's the first important part. The second important part I would like to give you or to introduce to you, my beloved students. Now I want to open the reference book, one of the reference book, which is called the syllabus or the basic mathematics syllabus for ordinary secondary school by TAYAI, and see the contents of the sequence and series. What are the subtopics of sequence and series according to the syllabus, and what are the specific objectives that the students should meet them after ending this topic? Because you know that we don't learn mathematics for nothing. We are learning mathematics in order to solve real life problems. So there are specific objectives that you should achieve them at the end of learning. So it's not the matter of solving. Solving, just we are teaching you to solve. We are teaching you the way of thinking quickly and solving the problem. But the intentions of the syllabus and the curriculums is to teach you how you can think fast and how you can even think outside of the box on solving a real life problem. Do you enjoy it? Yeah, you enjoy it. So the second content that we'd like to know the subtopics. First let me mention subtopics of what? Of sequence. Say sequence, and the series. Sequence and series. Okay, sequence and series. Okay, according to basic mathematics. Okay, syllabus. Right? For ordinary secondary school from 1 to Form 4 by TAYAI. Okay, so according to this syllabus, we say that the topic of sequence and the series, sequence and series, has only three subtopics that you have to cover as a good student. Subtopics. The first one we call it sequence. So this, because it's chapter 5, so use this notation, 5.1 sequence. Don't get confused on that. The second one is called the series, the second subtopic. And the third one, which is the last one, we call it compound interest. Compound interest. Compound interest. Okay, it's not the interest like the one that you learned in maybe in primary schools, or the one that you learned in. The beauty also of this YouTube channel, I take considerations of the students who pursued primary English medium and the students who pursued the primary Swahili medium. So all my lectures and all my sessions for the Form 1, I teach them by using 2 languages. I teach by using English, and also I teach by using Swahili. But everything I'll be writing in English, but translations, or in case of explaining, I also translate in Swahili in order to make those students from the local schools, we call them from village schools or from local schools, government schools that are using Swahili syllabus, to make them to get transition from the Swahili language into the English language. So I don't want them to feel maybe they have been forgotten. I remember this because even myself, I did my 7 years of primary education by using the Swahili language, except one subject of English. So that the beauty of this channel is we take considerations on that. But now, when I'll be teaching you in Form 1 in English and Swahili, I believe that you'll understand how to learn materials in English and how to write in English. So when you get into Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, then I have now to transfer. It means I have to train you how can you learn a lecture of 1 hour or 2 hours, maybe in English consecutive without any Swahili. So you'll have a good skills in writing, good skills in reading English. I'll be teaching you the good skills in listening English. I'll be teaching you the good skills of writing, in spoken English. That's our intentions in this YouTube channel. So again, the third part that of these introductions, I would like to